There's a certain kind of Hollywood drama that feels like it's ripped straight from a movie script. Love, tension, emotional public moments, celebrity intervention, and then that unexpected twist no one saw coming. But this isn't fiction. This is real life. And it all unfolded one surprising evening in Santa Monica. You've probably seen the headlines. Selena Gomez and her fiancé Benny Blanco reportedly at odds again. She's been spotted without her engagement ring, yes. Again, and the whispers are everywhere. Is it over this time? But what happened next wasn't just jaw-dropping. It was heart-shifting. Because when Rihanna shows up, things don't just change, they transform. Let's dive in. Trust me, this story isn't what you think. Before we get started, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It's free and helps us bring you more content you'll love. And of course, stick around till the end. When Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco went public with their relationship, the world took notice. Here was a mix of musical genius and emotional transparency, something refreshingly real in a sea of PR, stunts, and carefully curated Instagram feeds. Fans cheered. Memes exploded. Suddenly, Blomez was a thing, but like any relationship, theirs wasn't immune to tension. Over the past few months, subtle signs of friction started creeping in. Fewer joint appearances, vague and cryptic social media posts. And most recently, Selena's missing engagement ring again. And you might ask, if love is real, why does it wobble so easily? Here's the truth. It's not about whether love is real. It's about how two imperfect people handle that love, especially under the relentless spotlight. When emotions run high. Sometimes all it takes is one dinner invitation to flip the entire script, but who sends that invite matters. And in this case, it was Rihanna. Picture this. Selena Gomez steps out in Santa Monica looking stunning as ever, but noticeably solo. Noticeably restless. Within hours, Twitter, or X, if you want to be current, was flooded with speculation. Trouble. In paradise. Blomez is over. Where's Benny? Paparazzi caught Selena walking alone, dressed down in a simple cream sweater and dark jeans, barely wearing makeup. It was Selena's way of saying, I'm not trying, but I'm still fabulous. But something was off. Her eyes were dimmer, her smile forced. She looked like someone who just cried in the car and pulled herself together enough to be seen. Why was she alone? And why now? Fans started piecing together the clues like detectives on a mission. Everyone watching. Everyone with an opinion. No one knew the real story. Until Rihanna showed up. Now imagine Selena sitting quietly at a Santa Monica restaurant, stirring her drink, trying not to look at her phone. She's not waiting for someone. She's thinking. Processing. Maybe rehearsing a breakup speech in her head, playing endless what-if scenarios like emotional cinema. Then Rihanna walks in. Not for drama. Not for headlines, because she's that friend, the unexpected mentor, who just gets it. She sees past the glitz and knows when a soul needs a reset. Rihanna didn't come alone either. Her energy, warmth, and wisdom lit up the table, and she had one more surprise. She invited Benny Blanco. That's right. No press agents, no photographers lurking, just three people, one hurting, one confused, and one determined to bridge the gap. Sources say the conversation was long, heartfelt, and full of emotion, tears, laughter, moments of silence. Rihanna, with her signature calm, reportedly reminded them that every relationship hits messy patches. What matters is how you work through it, and whether the us is still worth fighting for. She told Selena something unforgettable. You don't wear the ring to prove it's real. You wear the love. Pause and let that sink in. That single line alone could fix half of Twitter's emotional baggage. The exact details remain private, as they should, but insiders say the tension stemmed from something deeply human: miscommunication and insecurity. Benny had been working long hours in the studio. Selena had been feeling distant. Small misunderstandings became emotional landmines, and the pressure of public attention only made it worse. Every time Selena was spotted without her ring, the headlines exploded, piling on the weight. A friend close to the couple says they weren't arguing about anything dramatic. It was just feelings, misread signals, and maybe both needing reassurance in their own ways. Can you relate? Because who hasn't been there? Sometimes love isn't about grand gestures or ultimatums. Sometimes it's about sitting at a dinner table with someone who believes in both of you and remembering why you fell in love in the first place. The most surprising part? Selena and Benny left that night hand in hand. No paparazzi smiles. No staged PDA, just a quiet exit. Two people who looked like they'd been through an emotional storm, but were calmer now. Selena's energy shifted, from heartbreak to healing, and then to let's try again, and yes, the ring is back. Why does this story matter more than you think? Sure, it's celebrity drama on the surface, but beneath it, there's something raw and human. How many of us have felt misunderstood by the person we love? How often do we let silence grow where communication should be? And how many times have we wished someone like Rihanna would just walk in and fix it? This isn't just about Selena and Benny. It's about all of us. Relationships don't need to be perfect, they need to be resilient. Sometimes the right voice, at the right moment, can change everything. Don't let silence win. Miscommunication is love's #1 enemy. Speak, even when it's awkward. A ring doesn't equal commitment. Symbols matter, but what's behind them matters more. Ask for help. Even Rihanna did once. Sometimes the strongest move is admitting you need someone else's perspective. Space isn't always separation. Being alone doesn't mean it's over. Sometimes it's just the pause before the real conversation. Choose love again and again. Love isn't just a feeling. It's a choice you keep making. It's easy to scroll past stories like this and reduce them to gossip. But if you look closer, there's a deeper pulse beneath the headlines. Selena and Benny had a fight. She took off her ring. She walked into a restaurant alone, ready for the worst, but thanks to an unexpected dinner guest, she walked out with her fiancé and a restored sense of clarity. If that's not a plot twist worth rooting for, what is? Now here's the real question. If you were in Selena's shoes, overwhelmed, unsure, maybe a little broken, would you have walked away or stayed for the conversation? And if you were Benny, would you have shown up to that dinner? Because relationships are messy, unpredictable, and sometimes exhausting. But they're also the most human thing we have. Whether you're a celebrity or figuring things out in your own apartment, the rules are the same. Communicate, pause before reacting, don't let pride kill something beautiful, and always be open to the plot twist. So, what do you think? Would you forgive like Selena? Would you fight like Benny? Or would you be the Rihanna in someone's life, stepping in when love starts to crack? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more stories like this.